Grand Rising. Grand Rising. This is a great morning so far. The energy is giving downloads. It's giving get the message out. This morning is giving slow down and love yourself. Slow down, pay attention to the details. Been getting a few messages. We have a new moon in Libra today. So I just kind of wanted to get the little collective message out. Pull some cards. Hang out for a bit. So we're going to get into the energy. I want to take a couple breaths, deep breaths. Okay, let's get into it. So today, Sunday, September 25th, at approximately 5:54 p.m., we will have a new moon in Libra. And that new moon will oppose Jupiter, and I'm going to get to that later. But pretty much this cycle, we are ending a cycle and beginning a new one. I have my notes so be able to go. This in particular auspicious time would be a good time to start new personal cycles. So the sun is either in Virgo or was in Virgo. And so that kind of highlighted the need for kind of getting back onto things such as like your health regimen or eating healthy, you know, getting back into that or getting into that self-care, your spiritual routines, getting back organized, getting back on track on handling things that you might have fallen off on. So in this time frame, when it's saying it's a good time to start new personal cycles, it's time to commit to personal goals. So now we're going to implement the things that we learned or that we're learning that we need to get back on track on to balance ourselves. Because that's another thing about being in Libra season. We are ensuring that thyself is balanced. So really center yourself, really get still with yourself in this season or this week, and really listen to yourself and see where it is that you need to rebalance yourself. Meditate and do that. Really take time to meditate this season and breathe. It's an importance on that. So, and as we recommit ourselves to these goals, now is the time to really manifest. And really, I said it was an importance on breathing and meditating because we're really manifesting. And now is the time a lot of us might have received upgrades in our mental agility and our powers, in our gifts. And now you have to really manifest what it is that you want. You gotta see it. You gotta feel it. You have to really feel grateful for it before it get here. And piggybacking off of not making decisions from a survival mode, we're now coming at things as if we have it. We have to be so grateful for it already that it has no choice but to form into this tangible matter in this 3D and here, how here. So I want to say this is a time to really learn to manifest your way and really do it. But you have to visualize. We really have to visualize. And I kind of learned that with when I heard the law of opulence. And I want to stress the importance on, I kept hearing everything I need, I already have. Everything I need, I already have. This is also a good time to say affirmations as we meditate and we visualize. We want to say the affirmations. We want to speak on the things that we want to manifest. So we have to really teach ourselves how to continuously be optimistic right now so that we can be intentional with what we're saying. Make sure everything that comes out of our mouth is in the most optimistic manner and way, and we're speaking from a power of authority, speaking from power and speaking from authority. We're gonna go with what just came out, slipped out. This is a good time to commit to a skincare routine. Libra season, new moon in Libra. Libras are very dainty. They care about themselves. They're very regal. They like the finer things in life. So we're going to make sure that we care about what food we're putting into ourselves. We're going to self-care like no other. Skincare. Let's work on our skin routines, really putting love and nurturing into ourselves. This is really a time to nurture yourself. Libra is a feminine energy, so we're moving from our feminine energy. Even if we are very alpha women, we make sure we make time to be feminine, to feel feminine, to do the feminine things, to slow down and make time for the feminine things, to slow down, to nurture, to stay balanced in your masculine, your feminine, because Libra is about balancing the scales. Libra season is teaching us to remind us to stay balanced in all things. Take time to breathe, because breathing is what balances you. Breathe. Libra season is big on breathing and staying balanced in all you do. Moving forward when making your choices, because piggybacking off of what I was saying, not making decisions that are like based on survival mode, because when we're coming at things, we're coming at them as if we already have them. In your head, when you want to make balanced decisions, ask yourself, are you balanced on your path with everything that you're doing? Are you staying true to your heart's desires? And remember that that's going to require work, commitment, and effort. This energy is like requiring us to really require more of ourselves. If we are going to require more of others, make sure that you are first requiring these things for yourself. When dealing with others, I've had these downloads, really to have integrity when dealing with people, when not trying to decide if we want to deal with them on a survival mode. Make sure what you require for them, you can require for yourself. And this is what I've been hearing. So like, if you require them to have a house, make sure you have a house. If you require them to have a job, make sure you have a job. If you require them to do A and B, make sure you can do A and B. And I don't mean for them, for yourself. Make sure you're dealing with people in equal balanced ways and not just in survival mode. Make sure it's coming from a place of integrity, a place of fairness, balanced. So this is also a time to be like balanced and harmonious with not only yourself and your goals, but the people around you and your relationships. This is a new moon in Libra. So Libras, they're social people. They're air signs. They like to stay balanced. That means they are not really trying to rock the boat with people. So when you're dealings with people, like, try to implement that. Like, don't get walked over. Be stern about how you project yourself and how you get your wants and needs across, and make sure that you get it across. But learning to say it in a way, bingo, that you don't offend others. So I guess what I have written down is new moon, fresh creative energy. Negotiations could be effective right now. If you do need to negotiate, you can be effective because it'll be balanced. Like, this is fair for me, this is fair for you. inclined to assets, assert our needs in ways that don't offend others. Lunation opposite Jupiter. Okay, so I have to talk about that right now. Okay, so Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius. That is the planet of plenty. Right now, it's giving us energy to be more tolerant. It's giving energy for the expansive social planet. In this time, it gives energy of like, okay, let me back up. Jupiter is the planet of what seeks insight through knowledge. So, I put morality, gratitude. So right now is a good time to be in gratitude. I keep pulling the cards of being in gratitude. I needed to hear that part about not offending others, because I have no problem ruffling feathers. Got to balance that out. Good morning. Grand Rising. Girl, me too. So, because I'm very blunt, but it's a way to say things, and you got to understand that you got to speak differently to people. Like, different people require you to speak to them differently. The part about, so this is the part, and I remember you being on the live when we were talking about the mastery, like DNA. So as we ascend and we get deeper into like being an empath and being able to read others, in them 5 seconds, boom, we should be able to understand how to talk to them in a manner of which it's going to affect the heart. So, we are loving people, but we know how to stand in our power. So we have all this power, but we just learning how to use it. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, let's try to come from things of a thought process of serving and like love when we communicate. I guess that like don't say nothing. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all unless you really feel the need to say it. I need to learn that. I don't know, but I just know that people, you cannot be direct with people. You kind of got to coddle that. The right people you could be direct with, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet. This time is a good time for honor, hope, law. If you have anything to do with the law, it's a good time to take care of it. If you have anything like walk in honor, make sure you walk in honor around this time. Like really move with integrity, and stay in hope, because you can really manifest and do what you're supposed to do. It's a big possibility. I put Jupiter as a planet of broader purpose. You can reach, the possible things. This time is associated with bounty and good luck and optimism. And the other day I went across the street and it was bountiful. And in my head, I had the affirmation, because this is really a good time to really keep just telling the universe you're grateful for the seeds that we've planted before, because it's kind of a time for like the harvest to come through. So you really got to like see it, feel it, like feel what it would feel like to have it. You know what I mean? This is a good time to really be intentional and manifest. Really breathe and meditate and see it. And because we can make it happen. But you got to be in heavy gratitude and do everything that's morally right, because it's also a testing time. Example, I lift. So this dude, because I gave a message to someone and I gave it so freely, and I understood I was giving the message. So the next day, this dude gave me a shitload of fucking weed. I didn't smoke it already a lot, but anyways, the next day after that, this dude who you could tell he had money, his wallet was left in my car. It had $200 in there his whole fucking life. But you know, he was cool beans. He had actually given me an idea to make money, and I thought that was really cool. Because, you know, an idea is worth way more than actual tangible money. I gave that man back his wallet, like, and it had money in there, like, you know, and I just felt like at that moment I'm being tested. That, you know, this is a test of making sure that I'm walking in integrity, making sure I'm walking, that I'm walking the walk that I'm talking. Is it walking the walk that you're talking? You get what I'm saying? So just always remember, like, how you move with intention. Like, just always remember, like, how can I serve? I'm a child of God. We are all, like, how do I put it? Reflections of God's love, you know? So we gotta move like that. Okay. What else do I have? That's not it. Okay, so also last time we were kind of like in the season of like trying to put the pieces together, like figuring out where we need to be if we're aligned. So now we're moving out of that energy, and we're like trying to put the pieces together of this new life, because some people are stuck in the old life. Some people are moving forward to the new life. Bingo! You be getting tested, and then you could see it better. You could literally see the test. Like, oh, this is a test. I'm going past that. Just see how many mind make situations. Exactly. I'm always happy when you be on here telling me we on the same page, girl. Okay, so pretty much when you're aware, you know that there is an old life and there's a new life. A new world order is coming, and a lot of us are learning how to adjust into this new world. But so now we're not like putting the pieces together, but to now concern ourselves with the intricate details of our lives. So we gotta see where we are, be able to see where we are in this new life. And in this new life, this is more or less, we are out of the matrix. We're moving more sovereignly. We're moving a little bit differently. We know more. We living from, you know, moving with spirit. So now it is now time to take care of practical concerns. Make a list. Okay, so also this is a time of like really knowing that your energy is your currency. For me especially, I'm a Gemini sun. I never understood that. Why don't I have energy? I don't have energy. Okay, bitch, you're air sign first off. Okay, so and the air, like my energy will shift and go, and it's in spurts, and really my energy is in the morning. I don't have energy at night. It took me 35 freaking years to understand myself. I only like doing things for 4 hours at a time. If after 4 hours, I need to do a whole nother activity if I'm gonna be doing something for 4 hours at a time. I can't do the same thing every day. I think I'm ADD, or it's just my little idiosyncrasy. I don't know, but I've learned that about myself. So for me, you know, and this was going back like to the whole Virgo thing, because Virgos are very organized. So we learned, because we're aware of ourselves, we need to take care of practical matters. So we need to do it in the most effective way for ourselves. Write it down and be structured and have a routine. That's like in the morning. You know, you wake up, you make time for God, because you have to be intentional about your day. You got to move your body. You got to move your body. You got to take your vitamins. I got to do that. You got to, you know, then you move on about your day and you make this shit happen in the hours in which you have the energy. But it's time to take care of the practical concerns. It's not really a time to have fun right now because the seasons are changing. So, this is like winter is coming, so, or fall or whatever. We're no longer in summer. So, you know, summer we have our fun. This is not the season to have fun, but this is the season to like take care of all the unnecessary things. So, you know, to keep the stress away. Like I said, if law things, if you have like, you know, just bills, like really hone in and focus on taking care of practical day-to-day matters. Make time for it. That's a part of, you know, just life. Really nurture those things too. Be intentional. Be like, you know, tell the universe, I'm grateful for my bills. I'm grateful for being able to clean my home. I'm grateful to be able to sit at home and all my bills be paid, because, you know, then that's when the universe know you ready to move forward. Being grateful for what you got, where you at now. Heavy on the be grateful. And I don't know why, because whoever is going to like watch this, somebody's in like big bold letters. I put, this is what minding your business looks like. Tangible task. Getting tangible tasks done. This is what minding your business looks like. We want to be more organized and informed. We are making informed decisions about things. That means taking our time to really figure out the details of what we're talking about. What we're like, we are making informed decisions. Really paying attention to the detail. Things to learn, or we are learning about. Humility. Really coming from, and that's even going back to like the conversation we were saying, when you talk to people, like, just be humble about it. Keep it humble. Like, don't come from a place of like, I know more than you, I have more than you, or I can read you, so this is what it is. No, give it to them in the message that's in a like humility type way. And then learning the benefits of developing the skill of being humble. Some level of perfectionism. We are learning some level of perfectionism and the importance of attention to detail. I've said that like 1,000 times. Emphasis on energy is our currency. Being down to earth with our energy and having practical investments. So like, if you know you have a day and you need to really get that shit done, ground yourself. I'm on the ground. I smoke. I started smoking again because I could. It was time. I passed the test, and so I'm already an air sign. So I'm already, a lot of the times I'm in, like, don't want to do this right now. I'm gonna do it later. I don't feel like it. I'll procrastinate, but I know that I need to ground myself. So I need to like be on the ground, write it down. I need to do this. I need to do it. Use my energy for practical matters, opposed to just sitting here scrolling on the phone, doing some Gemini airy shit. You know, like wishing, thinking. I gotta do. Watching. These are all airy type things. Time for what I put, example, invest our time and energy and things at the highest return. Also, like, I was prepared for this. So when I got these downloads a couple days ago. So I was prepared to sit down here today and do this, because the other day I sat down and I did the work. I wrote all my notes, so I was able to know what I was talking about. And so I'm gonna just put a little, because I gotta share it. What I learned, I gotta share. So the other day I met this lady while I was lifting, and her name was Barbie, and she gave me this whole little message, and it was like, surrender to the power of your own soul. Let me write it down. She wrote it down for me, so I'm going to pass on the message to you. Just so you can tell I'm telling the truth. This is the lady. So she wrote, and it was last night that I understood the assignment. And so she said, wake up, brothers and sisters, to the light of your own spirit. Wake up, brothers and sisters, to the power of the love, and pass it on. And so kind of before that, I kept hearing in my head, everything you need is within you. Then when Barbie was in my car, I'm big on nothing happens by accident. So then it was a car in front of me, and on the license plate it said Psalm 45. So if you know me, you know I'm big on the Psalms. So then I've been looking at the Psalms 45, and this is the one that increases one's speaking abilities. So while I was like getting my downloads, listening to God, like be still, the card saying be still. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just listen. I got these downloads, started writing all this. Then I remembered, read the Psalms 45 before you do this, because you've written it down. Do the breath work, because you know when you breathe, that puts you in the energy of connecting with spirit, because everything you need is within you. I no longer need the outside tools to help me connect to spirit, because I passed the test. Sound bowl. I just have all the necessary things I needed to put together to do this, and it come out so effortlessly, and I realized that. And so I share that with you. I put that on there because you gotta give what God tells you. You know what I mean? So I don't know why I was saying that, but I'm moving on spirit. So I'm putting to take it back, I'm putting my energy to practical matters. So I did a grip of shit yesterday. I made money yesterday. I went grocery shopping. I cooked. Still smoked, because back in the day I would smoke and I would not do shit all day. That's what I'm saying. I was once spirit like had someone give this to me, I realized I passed the test, because now I'm able to like mind over matter, smoke, and understand I still need to do and get the things done that I need to get done to move this shit forward, because this is the time to be intentional. So I wrote it all down, and here I am, doing this. So I might have to do this again to post it on YouTube, or if I can figure out a way to post this I need to put it on YouTube. Every platform that I'm on, I need to be intentional about what I'm doing. So I have the vision, I have the plan, I heard it, I just got to execute it. And I need my energy to do that. So here we are. Took a shower already, because I don't know, I'm just prepared today. So I send that energy to you to just be prepared for what you need to do. Use your energy with intention, because your energy is your currency. We don't need money. Energy is our currency. And we don't need money. We need an idea. You know what I mean? You got to be able to hear the downloads, the idea. We don't need money. We need the idea. Our energy is our currency. This is why working gets tricky, because we use a lot of energy. We need to be getting paid for our energy. Energy is our currency. We need to make sure that we have energy, because we don't always have it. I don't always have it. When I have it, I got to execute it. Attracting prosperity involves... Okay, so then I wrote this because I had got the numbers. I started seeing numbers. So then the numbers said, attracting prosperity involves honest, careful, and attentive work dedication. Because now we're tapping into a prosperity and abundance. I keep seeing that too. Heavy on the affirmation. So like right now, really make affirmations for yourself and say them daily. So like I used to have affirmations in my bathroom mirror. I kind of took it down. I'm going to put it back, and I do it with color so I could see it. Over here, I drew a business of my sacred life. It's going to be a brick and mortar. I'm looking at everything. I'm seeing what I need to see. Like, for me right now, it's just like write everything down, repeat it daily so you can stay organized. But because you have to visualize what we want. We're honing on to visualization. Being intentional with our energy. Doing what we need to do. Speaking it. Staying optimistic. Like protecting your energy. All I've been hearing is protect your energy. So I've been having my black tourmaline. I've been having my my little moonstone. I've been doing everything. Like Spirit's been telling me to take spiritual baths. I need to go get some Epsom salt. I sage myself. I've been having my Florida water. Like heavy on protect your energy because it's time to manifest. And right now, energy vampires, you can like really attract the energy vampires. So you kind of got to be discerning on like, make sure whoever you deal with right now is really spiritually and mutually beneficial. Heavy on that. Yesterday, I had a friend for the first time pray with me. I never had no friend pray with me. That let me know she could stay because this is a mutually, like when you leave someone and they have like some gems to give to you and you have some to give to them and you feel uplifted with that person, like really discern the energy when you're with the people because we got to protect our energy right now because we need it to manifest, like because like it's the time now. Sun is going to be in Libra from September 22nd to October 23rd. This whole time, we need to stay balanced. We need to protect our energy. We need to nurture ourselves. We need to have heavy on self-care. Take care of business. Be intentional with your energy. Be like so regal. We're really turning into like this regal person, master, teacher energy. We have to remember the currency is our energy. Libra rules relationships with others as well as mirrors of ourselves. So when we understand that the relationships that we have are mutually beneficial, let's be prone to meet others halfway instead of doing things that are just based on like serving ourselves. Let's make sure that it's like ask God when you pray or intentional about individuals. You know, God, thank you for bringing this person in my life. Let me know if they're for me. If they are, I ask that you create scenarios and outcomes that are, you know, that allows both parties to be met halfway and beneficial to both. You know, where to compromise and we can negotiate like good terms, you know. So I put meeting others halfway, compromise, negotiations come under the rule of Libra. Not rocking the boat and not rubbing others the wrong way. Having tactfulness, style, and tolerance, and being sociable with how we act. So being that and having that when dealing with others. Having tactfulness in our conversation. Having style when we talk to ourselves. Having style when we talk to others. Like, you know what I mean? Being tolerant when we talk to others. And being tolerant when we talk to ourselves. And be social. Because we got to get out of being... I was talking about not having, like, fear. Because now we're on a new level. So I talked about having, like, a social PTSD. Just because when I would talk to people, people would always have a problem. Like, my mouth really got me into some shit. My mouth is what helps people, but it really got me into some shit. You know what I mean? And so I would always have to fight, or I would always have to, like, stand 10 toes behind what I said. And it was always a problem. And so I stopped wanting to go around people. And so I spend a lot of time alone. And so in this new world, Spirit is telling me, because you're no longer in survival mode, you don't have to do that. You can be social, because you're very closed off. You're coming off closed off, ma'am. And you're telling me you want all these things, but you've learned how to talk to people. You learn how to be empathetic. You learn how to feel. You now have this gift to be able to feel people. You have to trust that. Trust the person that you are now. Forgive yourself for not knowing what you did in the past. Like, that's also another thing. And then understanding that the people that you had in your first half of your life are not truly friends. Those were hustle partners. Those were, schemers and people just, broken people that were just like you, and you guys related over trauma bonding, or you lied to yourself about who you were because you weren't presenting the real you to this world. So you lied about who you were, and you bonded with people over a lie, just like they had a social mask too. So it's a lot. So now that you're now presenting the real you to the world, you're going to attract better, and you have to trust that. And so that's pretty much the whole in Libra season. It's okay to be social. You're safe to be social. Point blank, period. Okay, I pretty much talked about everything. So then Spirit told me I am to do readings. I already knew this is going to kind of be a long one. By the element. So I'm not doing that one by one, but I am to do them by element, and I'm prepared for this. This flowed so much better. Like, this was so better being organized and prepared and utilizing your energy. Because I got money yesterday. When you meditate, when you wake up and you really meditate, and for some reason, when I meditate and I really get in tune with myself, it makes me so fucking horny. And I would stop, and I kind of allow myself to feel the feeling and go deeper in it. And I feel now I got past it, I guess. But it in that moment then, because I had to figure that out, I was like, okay, so I'm like, is this the Kundalini rising situation that you hear? But then I kept getting the card of union, and I think I just was union within myself. I'm with you. Everything you speak in on, I'm in line with you. So you definitely speaking on ascending collective love. I've been hearing that Libra season is a season to work on your image, not in a vain. Yep. If you watch my journey, that's but to gain, I don't know, poise. Yep. That regal energy, that poise. Exactly, girl. The tactfulness, the style and tolerance. Yep. I think I'm glad you do, because then, so I'm not surprised though, because now I can stand in confident knowing that I'm aligned to the God energy. I'm aligned to the energy that all the other readers and all the other healers are hearing from the downloads, because all it is aligning to the energy and ascending. You keep ascending, you know what I mean? So you on your way, sis, because you telling me and I'm telling you. And I had to realize that I'm not, because I'm looking, if you look left and you look right and you look at all these other people that, have what they got going on, you don't know their journey. I don't know how long they've been doing it. But really, I know for a fact, I am very intentional I am building community. And because you be here, you tapped in, we are building community. And, that's why I followed you. Girl, reach out if you need, because we're community building, you know what I mean, of like-minded individuals who's on this journey. I meet people daily and they be like, what do you do? And so now I need to stop telling people I'm entrepreneur. I need to be I'm a light worker. I'm on a journey because my life is, and this is what I mean, the new world, because my life is not based on like the matrix things of like making money and like going to work. It's really about like the spiritual shit, like my soul growing. I'm on a whole different like galaxy in my head. Like, it's very fucking crazy. So I say that to say thank you, sis. But I love the community. We're gonna have more people tapping in once I figure out how to get them here, or they'll find me. So I am going to, because this is the new moon in Libra, I need to start with the air signs. So I'm gonna start with the air signs. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Oh, I should have been prepared. This part I was not. This part I was not prepared. But for sure, the affirmations that I want to share with you to say is everything I have, everything I need is already within me. Everything I need is already within me. I want to, because somebody else said it, so I knew that I was correct on that. I am bountiful. And I am open. And I am about that prosperity and abundance. Well, I wrote it down. I am open to receive the prosperity and abundance that is aligned for me. That, because, you know, it's our birthright. So for the air signs, humor. Like, don't take things so personal. Kind of see things as humor with your ambition. Humor and ambition. What is that saying? Like, be more funny with your ambitious. When being ambitious, be funny. Use your humor for your ambitious things. Geminis are funny. Libra, they kind of are funny. Use that skill. Use that skill. For the affirmation, I am ambitious. Air signs, I put my goals and ideas into action. I take a leap of faith. And I believe in myself when I put my heart's desires into actions. Remember, I was saying being balanced and making sure that you are really moving with what your heart's desires. So on fucking point. And I am bold. I am ambitious. I am bold. Okay. So let me pull this card for the air signs. We'll take these two. Defense and gradual progress. So I think we're okay. So this goes with the humor. I think this now is making sense. We're working on, because these are core cards. So we're gradually moving from like having a less defensive energy to a more humorous one. Okay, so I had to stop so we could hear that. So that might have been it. We're gradually moving from having a less defensive energy and more into a humorous and ambitious one. So that makes sense. And then I just want to do how to step in our power, because heavy, we need to be walking in our power now. Like, we gotta walk in our power now. Walk in our power. It's the last card for the air signs, and I'm gonna move forward. How do we step in our power for the air signs? How do we step in our power for the air signs? Innovation. Be innovative with how ambitious, with the humor, with be bold, be innovative. Think big, bitch. Think big. That's what I hear. Think big, bitch. Okay? Okay. Now we're going to move to my earth signs. 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 What is the message for our earth signs? Taurus, Virgos, Capricorns. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I feel like this is a time you're in between time, in between transforming to who you are and who you have the potential to be. And you can really stay optimistic about that because, you know, balance yourself and use your time and your energy wisely. It's 9/11. Earth signs, be content. As you transform, be content. Because this is mirroring to you manifesting. Like be content with where you are, but manifest where you want to be. So it's just like you're transforming how to manifest your way, learning how to, you know, you just be content where you are because you're really learning how to harness your skills. Okay? That's what I'm getting. The affirmation for earth signs, please, Spirit. I am alive and I honor my life by letting go, dancing, singing, and feeling the fullness of my joyful energy. I am true to myself when I am having fun. I am alive. Taurus, tell yourself I am healthy. Get back on your regimen. So, you know, really move your body. Get back to moving your body because that's kind of like fixed signs. Really stay on top of your health regimen. Honor your body and be grateful for it. Move it. And just know that you're capable. You're capable of becoming and transforming into who you see yourself to be. Be content with where you are, but know that you're capable of being so much more. You have the potential to be so much more. Baby. Now we on to fire signs. We on to, oh wait, I'm sorry. We got to get your power card. This is for earth. Earth signs. Earth signs. Earth signs. Earth signs. Earth signs. The collective earth signs. The collective earth signs. So the power that you need to walk in, earth signs, is like respect yourself, respect others. You'll give off the energy of peace. Like you give off the energy of peace because you respect yourself and you respect others. So you walk in the energy of peace. You're versatile. And I think you allow others to be versatile. And so that allows you to finesse the situation. These are the things, that's your power. You know what I mean? Because you respect yourself and you respect others, you allow others to be themselves. And you allow them to be versatile. You don't put them in a box. You allow people to be themselves. You are able to finesse the situation to work in your favor. Go do it. Go do it, earth signs. Go do it, baby. Okay. Message for the fire signs. Fire sign spirit. Fire signs. Message for the fire signs. Fire signs, it is in you to be lustful, to have lust and purpose. You can walk in your purpose, your higher and low, and transcend the doubt. Like, don't doubt who you are. It's okay if you have a lustful side to you, and to walk in your purpose. Rise above doubting yourself and doubting that you have to put yourself in a box. I put ambition. Ambition. This is really an ambitious time for you as well. The sun, you may get your energy from the sun, or you could be dealing with a sun sign. Leo, or you could be a sun sign, but you're looking at your patterns, or lust could be stopping you from walking in your purpose. Transcend doubting yourself. Fire signs. Wisdom. What is this? Lust. Generosity. Be generous. Be generous right now. Be generous. Don't doubt your wisdom. Your patterns, the sun, the father, the sun is the father, mother earth, the sun. So your patterns are changing. I just think it's okay for you to be, you might be in a lustful time right now. And it's helping you move into your purpose. Transcend doubting yourself. That's what I really do here. Transcend doubt. Do not doubt what you feel. That lustful energy is a part of your purpose. Use it. Sometimes I think we don't know how to use the lower side of ourselves. We think when we connect with the divine, or we're trying to get closer to the divine, that you don't use your lower side. That's all about balance in this Libra energy. Balance your low with the high. Staying balanced in light and dark. We have to use our senses. When I meditate, I get to a lustful energy. And I sit in that energy until I can get through the energy. And I use it for your purpose. Like, just like when you resonate with something and you get like the goosebumps. You gotta use that. You gotta use knowing to use the light in the dark. If something is a lustful energy, maybe it's your true desire. Fire signs, you might be defensive, or getting out of defensive energy. We don't need to be defensive. No need to be defensive. Defense is your power. Or you feel like when you are in defense, that's your power. But you don't need to be in defense. You can be generous. Generous. You don't need to be defensive. You can be generous. It's okay to be generous. You don't need to be defensive about being generous. That's your power. Being generous. Leos. Fire signs. I don't know why I said Leos. Fire signs. Affirmation. Affirmation. Where's... Here they go. Affirmation. And then we just gonna have this water sign and I'm done. And I can smoke a blunt because my energy... I've done what I was supposed to do this morning. I am passionate. See, this goes with this lust. When you feel... It's okay to feel the sacral chakra. It's okay to feel how you feel. It's okay to be sexual. It's okay to be sexual and still walk in your power. If you feel something, that's kind of like listening to the wisdom of your body. It's okay to feel passionate. If you are a passionate person, you're gonna be passionate. So it's okay. Okay? Don't get defensive about that. I am passionate. I am passionate. I am passionate. I am passionate. I am happy. I take control of my happiness when my happiness depends on others' actions. I am at the mercy of things I cannot control. Instead, I choose to cultivate consistent happiness by focusing on things I love about myself. I am happy. That means not coming from a defensive state. You know? I am alive. That's the fire signs. So now let's do the water signs. Let's do the water signs. And then we are done. And then I have to figure out how to upload these to all the platforms. Because then I will have executed what I was told to do. And then God should help. Gotta meet me halfway. Spirit gotta meet me halfway. Water signs. Spirit, what is the message for water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What is the message for the water sign? Thing. Okay. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like do not worry about being inexperienced, because you're literally having a rebirth of the mind. And the inexperienced card is 42 and the rebirth is 24. So you're really getting a new mind in time. Do not worry. Don't feel of being inexperienced. Don't feel Okay, so we have submission. So submit, like flow. Submit to how you flow. Submit to how you like and go with the flow. Submit to going with the flow. And analyze the vibration that you feel. And take the initiative on things, and understand that this is a very transformative time, and stay optimistic about it. Stay out of the defensive mode. See, it's like we're all getting out of defense mode. We're balancing. Our souls are balancing itself out in this Libra season, so we do not operate from feeling defensive. It's okay to not know what we're doing. We don't have to feel defensive. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Discern. It's okay to say no to people and situations that don't serve your highest good. You know what I mean? If you can, because I feel like that's why you don't move, because like it's heavy bringing up my social PTSD. So be social, but you don't always have to be available, because your energy is currency. So, discern what energies is good for you. And, it's okay to be inexperienced. It's okay. Time has healed the wound. I am inspiring. I am inspiring to those around me, even when I don't realize it. When I am welcoming, kind, and giving towards people, it inspires them to respond to me the same way. I am inspiring. And I am passionate. Water signs. We are all deep into our passions. We're moving about passion. Water signs. Oh no, I already pulled from that card. It's your power. What power are we standing in? Okay. Something. I think we're able to figure out things. Yep, our power is figuring out life's mysteries through your connectivity with spirit. And that's your power. And use that as your ambition. Understanding that we have the ability to tap into life's mysteries through our connectivity to the higher source. That's where we are to be ambitious. Your potential. So that was a great reading. Very informative. Very informative. I am going to do my due diligence and post it on all platforms. If you didn't catch it, hope you rewatch it, because it was very thorough. I came prepared. Yes. Watch it again though. Very informative. It's been like an hour. So, I probably already told you yesterday though, but this was very informative. After I talked to you, got my downloads, wrote everything down, used my energy wisely, pretty much summed it up, and I was able to execute what I needed to execute. This is what this season is giving, balancing our minds and stuff like that. Greg, that's good, girl. That's good. That was what you needed to be doing. So that's good. That's good. But watch this shit over though. All right.